Hi, it's Ari here with Dennison Yachting, and I'm here at River Place Marina in Portland, Oregon to show you the 2016 Prestige 500 Disco Volante. Let's check it out. Before we get started on the tour today, I just wanted to show you my favorite 3 features. My first favorite feature is right here in the salon. You've got seating for 9 to 11 people if you include the helm chair. Plus, seating for 6 on the aft deck with the 2 additional chairs that it comes with, and an additional 6 up here on the Flybridge, plus this huge extra lounging area in addition to the dual helm seat. As you can see, with all this seating, the entertaining space on this boat is like no other in this size range. My second favorite feature on board this boat are the Volvo IPS controls. Not only are the IPS controls substantially more efficient, but substantially easy to use with this joystick here. So we've got a joystick here at the lower helm station, upper helm station, as well as the aft deck. So really easy to dock this boat, even for a beginner captain. My third favorite feature is right here, sitting in fresh water, right here in Portland, Oregon. What this means are things like the bottom paint here is in great shape because there's no growth that you would see in a saltwater boat. And the bottom paint lasts 2 to 3 times as long as it would be sitting in salt water. Also down here in the engine room, we've got the cruise air reverse cycle heating and air conditioning units. No corrosion to be cited, as well as on the engine mounts. Really rare to see. That's just because we're sitting in fresh water. Same for the through hulls as well. Now that you've seen my favorite 3 features, let's get started with the tour. So we're just here cruising down the dock. We've got the white hull, which is the preferred color. They didn't have many of them out there, but it's great because it's easy to maintain, simple buff and wax. I know some of the other Prestige had all sorts of odd colors over the years, but obviously the white is a more timeless color, and it's way easier to buff and wax, and you're good to go again. And it looks really sharp. It does have a bimini top. Up top is just packed away right now, but there is a full bimini top as well. And you can see here we've got the really large oversized hydraulic swim platform which comes down for the tender. This tender is actually for the seller's new boat, so it's actually not included, but you can see, I mean, it fits quite a large tender on here. I've got some windows back here, which is for the crew area, which doubles up as a storage area, and we'll jump in there in a bit. We'll just cruise down the hull just to see. Now there's one thing about this boat which is very unique as well. I mean, Joko's in great shape, and that is the fact that she has been freshwater kept. So initially the boat was up in Lake Washington in Seattle, on the obviously a freshwater lake there, and should do a couple of trips a year out to the islands, and then the new owner who purchased it brought it down to Portland, same thing, fresh water. So there, so you obviously see once we poke down in the engine room and everything, minimal corrosion compared to any other boat that's been sitting in salt water. Same with the hull, the drives, everything like that. It's going to show a lot less wear. Same with the gel coat, a lot less wear because it just haven't had it's had minimal exposure to salt water, which is really good to see, and rare to see as well. Really good space back here. Normally when you have a tender on board, you can't get around, you can't get past, but you've got at least 3.5 feet or so of the actual swim platform, and then which is plenty of room to get around the tender if need be as well. So let's jump straight on board. I've got the Glendenning cable master here. That's the controller for the Glendenning. Down here is the it's just a deck wash pump, and then this one is actually if you're living on board and you don't want to, and you're in the marina and you don't want to use the water out of the tank, you can actually connect the city water direct to here. A lot of people put a filter on it on the dock. You can connect it direct to there, and it pressurizes the whole all the fresh water on board. Here you have a little shower. This is just the controller for the hydraulic platform. Down here is a large bench seating area, and I've got a hatch down there to the crew area or storage area, so we can jump on in and check it out. So down here at the crew area, got some large windows back here, another opening porthole up top, single berth. Does have a head and a shower and a sink back here. So this tap just lifts up and uses as a shower. The jabs go ahead, and let's pan around here. Got a teak swim ladder there. There is heating and air conditioning here, reverse cycle, a power outlet, and also a little 12 volt little storage spot here as well. And back here you've got the drives. You can see really great shape. As I mentioned before, it would be very hard to find any rust or corrosion because she has spent all her life in fresh water. IPS is looking good. Let's head on back up to the main deck. So we're back up on the aft deck. That was the hatch that goes to the crew area there. It's all covered up. Nice big bench seat, solid teak table there, and 2 additional seats as well, which just fold up and go inside when they're not in use as well. As I pan around here, you've got a Volvo IPS steering station, a little joystick, along with the quick bow thruster control. Not really needed, but when there's a higher wind situation, it's always nice to have that extra bow thruster to push you around. And there is a high mode here on the joystick too. And just there is the Volvo engine control. And just down here you've got the underwater lights, and here you have the emergency bilge pump, the manual one, and just a little wash down storage locker there. Great for kids here. You do have a stern door which closes, so for dogs or kids or something like that, it keeps everything protected. Nice high bulwarks there as well. And over here on the port side, you can see here, this is a Class B offshore rated boat for 12 passengers, and then inland you got 14 passengers on board. So really solid cruising boat, the Prestige. And what that means, the Class B rating, is it's rated to 40 knots of wind in 13-foot seas. So something you definitely don't want to be cruising in, but if you find yourself there by mistake, it is more than capable of handling it. And this boat, obviously took it down to Portland by himself on its own bottom, and it's a very solid ride. So additional deck storage there as well. And let's head inside. One recent update here is all new white upholstery throughout here, not just on the furniture, but also on that table there. It really brightens the space. From the factory, I know these boats came with a darker tan upholstery, and it was a little dingy. It just really brightens the space, very clean, and being being this like a leather material, it is very easy to clean and keep clean. You can see it's super bright and nice. So here on the starboard side, as we walk in, we've got all our breaker panels here, reverse cycle control, so to move from heating to cooling, inverter control, the start-stop button for the Cummins zone and generator, to switch from generator to shore power. So everything's here, super easy to access everything. And you've got the battery breaker switch as well. So done a really good job with the layout of all that. Don't need to like jump in anywhere crazy or anything like that. So it is nice and easy. Just below we have a bar area with storage cutouts for all the drinks, and then just a drawer there for storage. And just on this side here, we've got an isotherm ice maker, conveniently located just by the galley here, which is on the port side. What's interesting, back when this was built, just a couple of years ago, most boats were doing galleys forward, and only now recently everyone's moving the galley up. So they were kind of at the forefront of that change, the Prestige designers, which is pretty cool. And the great thing about it is it's really the center of the entertainment. So these doors can slide all the way over. You can pass through food back and forth through. You're not missing out on any of the action. It's not impairing the driving station, which most galleys are always up there, either just aft of the lower helm station or the port of it. So it's not impairing any views from there, but you're still in the mix. So it is a really great layout as far as that goes. We've got the Cuisinart, the Cuisinart convection oven. I've got the Bosch 3-burner induction top, and then up here you've got some storage, and then just above here you've also got a Whirlpool extractor fan with a couple of lights in it. Just below here, a cooler box for drinks, which can be used as general storage. Really good amount of storage throughout on this boat. The trash receptacle there, and then below the oven you've got lots of storage for pots and pans. And I love this island because obviously additional storage. Little pantry there. So just above the refrigerator here, got storage there, and obviously full size freezer, as well as the refrigerator as well. I think on a boat this size, it is important to have a full-size fridge freezer, and funnily enough, you don't see them very often. You get a lot of drawers and that sort of thing, so it is nice to have that option. You'll notice just next to the freezer we've got the Bosch surround sound throughout here in the salon. There's one up there, another speaker up there, and they're connected to the Fusion stereo Bluetooth, and we've also got a Yamaha Blu-ray receiver there as well. You can see these couches I mentioned earlier, really pop out. It's the first thing you notice as soon as you get into the salon. I really do like, another thing I like about this seating area as well is the fact that it's kind of in a square shape. So everyone's kind of facing area, having this opposing seating. Normally you've just got a bench on one side, or maybe you've got a U shape, but here you've actually got fully opposing, so no one's missing out. It's great for conversing with everyone, and yeah, it's a really good spot. So good storage up here as well. And this converts into a large dining table. I'll just snap to that now. Here you go with the dining table, and it raises and lowers as well. Got the lower helm station here, joystick control, valve thruster, Volvo standard controls as well. And you've got the dual screen, the Raymarine hybrid touch. Just here you've got, you can see here, I push that button, you've got the windows which raise and lower. Great for docking or just getting fresh air in. The chain counter, quick chain counter there, and also raises and lowers the anchors as well from here. There's kind of a little sub breaker panel here as well. You've got water pressure, and this turns the electronics on, lights, just to make it a lot easier. Raymarine autopilot in the middle there, rudder angle indicator, and got a Plastimo magnetic compass there as well. And that's the Volvo engine monitor as well. So just under here is a TV, and we'll snap to that now. I'll just push this button here, and it automatically pops up. Here we go, got the Samsung flat screen. Does have a little Roku control as well. You can get all Netflix and all that sort of stuff on there as well. Really neat. I love the way it just pops away out there as well. Let's head on down. So here we have, this is the guest stairwell. So there's two different areas. We've got the guest, and for the master is a different stairwell down aft. So we'll show you that in a moment. So here, port stateroom. There is a filler cushion to make this a queen berth. So two singles here, and it can be a queen. Good storage closet in there, and the head for the guests are right here. This is the VIP up forward. There is a door here to make this an ensuite. So got the shower up there. And same for this one up forward. This actually splits apart, so it can be two singles. Good size VIP. Walk around berth. Additional Samsung TV up there. Even got a little storage area here, vanity with a light. Storage closet here. Fusion stereo, Bluetooth again, and a little skylight there as well. Let's head in here. So these clear panels actually just close up and create the shower, so I can just snap to that now. So this is with the shower doors closed here. They're on magnets. Really easy. Good amount of space in here as well. Okay, let's head back up into the main salon and down into the master cabin. One other thing before we head down to the master cabin here, we do have a couple of little cupboards here. So this is just a couple of breakers in there. And in here, the fuel shut-off. It's nice having it in here because it's very discreet. You don't know unless you don't know they're there unless you obviously know the boat and you're running it, which is ideal. You know, if you got kids or running around or anything like that. I've seen it before. We're like, hey, what's this? And then you know, and they're exposed, not in a cabinet. And next thing you know, you've got the fuel shut-off pulled. So having it in there and tucked away is nice to see that they have done that. So just down here, full beam master cabin. Really good space. Got vanity there with opposing lounges. Nice big Samsung TV. And extra storage area here as well. And closet just up there too. Really good amount of light with these large portholes too. Let's just head forward into the head. Nice big shower. And a head. Just over here as well. Big porthole. Obviously there is each one of the portholes has blinds as well. And let's head back up. And we're back on the aft deck. Just gonna head up to the Flybridge. Big teak, solid teak stairs there and railing. This is one of the best spots on the boat. Huge entertaining space. L-shaped settee here with a solid teak table. We've got a little entertaining spot here. It has the grill, a sink. Down here is a good storage spot, and then you've got a trash receptacle here as well. And on the starboard side, there's a little refrigerator here as well. These two backrests lift up, so nice and comfortable if you're lounging in the sun. Double helm seat for the Flybridge here. Same controls as below. Right around angle indicator. Lenco trim tabs there. Nice big Raymarine hybrid touch screen there as well. See the bow, I've got sunbed cushions on the bow as well. Same thing, we've got the backrest which lift up, and there is also its own little bimini top which goes over the bow area as well, which is pretty rare to see. We're headed back down to the main deck here, and just down the side deck. So good space down the side deck. Nice high railing on the outboard side. Additional railing up here on the inboard side as well. Here we've got water fill, and then waste tank. Just here there is a cutout because this is the skylight for the VIP cabin. There is an additional skylight on the Flybridge for the main salon as well. Really good size Delta anchor there with the Luma windlass. Good for fender storage. Head around this side as well. And just here is your diesel fill. I really do like this because not only do they have a cover over it, but there is also a little scupper there as well, just so there's never any kind of moisture lingering on it, and it's always kind of protected and out of the elements. So we're back here on the aft deck. Before we head down to the engine room, which is there, I just want to show you there is a little secret feature here. This huge hatch here, I just pulled the carpet up. This huge hatch here is just really large storage. So if you're on a large passage, need extra pantry storage or anything like that, you've got a really good spot in there. And it's also designed for life raft storage, which can be done, or you can, put it on the swim platform or something like that. But got the carpet back down here. I actually wanted to show you my second favorite hidden compartment on this boat as well before we head down to the engine room. It's actually just underneath these stairs. We have a nice little laundry station there, also a good amount of storage, a little bit of storage there for detergents and everything, but you do have the splendid washer and dryer combined unit there. And let's head on down to that engine room. So we're down here in the engine room. Up on the forward bulkhead here, you've got the Cummins Zoner generator, 13.5 kW, only got 480 hours on her. Got fuel tanks either side, some breaker panels there, and that's the battery for the generator. They make everything pretty easy to get to, so we've even got the strainer next to it with a clear cap, just so you can see what's going on. Just aft, got the Volvo IPS 600 here. And over here, same thing, really easy to see. The strainers, got cruise air, reverse cycle, heating and air conditioning units over there. And you can see, just have a look at the engine mounts. Not a speck of rust. Same with the reverse cycle. It looks like it just came out of the factory, brand new. And this is all because it's just been sitting in fresh water. It makes such a huge difference. I've seen boats 15 years in fresh water that look just as new as a 2-year-old boat sitting in salt water. So it makes a huge difference. Really easy to get around here. With this huge hatch, you can stand up while working on the engines. You can get around them all sides. Nice and easy. There's a little platform there to stand on that side. Same on that side. We've got some vendors there just for storage right now. Just a really easy to navigate engine room. So let's head on back up. Here on the aft deck. And before we finish up today, I just want to show you, we've also got this retractable sunshade here, which it just is a push of a button. It was a factory option, so it's kind of nice. Nice that they got that as well. Push of a button. You can stay out of the rain or the sun there. Super easy and tucks away nice and easy as well. Really good to see. Thanks for coming on the tour today of the 2016 Prestige 500 Disco Volante. If you've got any other questions or would like an in-person tour, feel free to reach out to me, Ari Sher, anytime on 772-240-0888 or via email at ari@denisonyachting.com. See you on the water.